I spent so much of my life just waiting to get things done, waiting for things to work out, waiting for people to respect and care for me, waiting for myself to respect and care for myself. And I can honestly tell y'all, all that time that I spent waiting is just time that I've wasted. Time of my life that I'm never gonna get back. Time that I could have got things done. Time that I could have made things work out. Time that I could have found people to love and care for me. Time that I could have been loving and caring for myself the entire time. And it's all because I've always had this idea in my head that there's a tomorrow. That I could put off taking action today, that I could not do things today because I have tomorrow and the next day and the day after that to do the things that I should be doing right now. But what I've really had to come and realize, and I know it's gonna sound corny to a lot of y'all, but it's just that tomorrow is never guaranteed. The opportunities, the options, the health, the people, the energy that you have today is not guaranteed to be there tomorrow because tomorrow does not exist. And in a way, the past doesn't either because that time already went by. The only time that you really have to live and experience life and take action is the moment that you're in right now. But you see, the problem is, half the time we don't use that moment. We just let it go by. We waste it. All right, guys, you see, a big goal that I've really set for myself this year, or something that I just keep telling myself this year, is just fucking do it, bro. No matter what happens, no matter what gets in my way, no matter who gets in my way, no matter what comes up, if I say I'm gonna do something, I made it a habit to just make sure I see it through. Make sure I do it. Because to be honest, guys, I'm really just sick and tired of looking back at my life and just looking at all the time that I've wasted doing nothing, not taking action, not living. It's like we're living, but we're not really living. We're just letting time pass by. Not to get sidetracked, but I feel like a huge moment of time in my life that I really regret not using was during the pandemic. You see, during COVID, you saw all these people blowing up on YouTube, posting every day, blowing up on TikTok, posting every day, or just bettering themselves, getting in shape by working out at home or in the park. And I just feel like I don't even know if I posted a single video during COVID because I was just depressed every day that I couldn't go outside, see my girlfriend, see my friends, and I was just inside every day playing video games for 12 to 18 hours straight. Like, bro, I'd be so much more popping on YouTube if I had used that time and actually made YouTube videos. If I had used that time and practice editing, practice my craft, practice anything, and just use that time productively. But instead, I just used it playing video games that I couldn't even remember and tell you what games I was playing because that's how little importance they held to this day. Like now, I'm posting way more consistently on YouTube, but you know, it's just like I have way less free time. I need to scramble on my days off to make videos and put any time I have to making videos. But back then, like, I had free time every day. I had no job, I was doing nothing, I was stuck at home. But getting back on topic, and also speaking of video games, my favorite video game of all time, and I've said it before on this channel, is Halo. I spend way too much time playing this game, and I love playing the ranked game mode. I probably spend too much time playing this game. But sometimes, you know, I be playing ranked, I'm sitting back in my chair, not really focusing, not taking the game too seriously. I'm just playing, I'm playing. And it's not till I realize that I'm losing that I look at the leaderboard and I realize it's my fault that we're losing. And at that moment, that's when I really sit up in my chair and tell myself, it's time to lock in. And then I start actually focusing on the game. And then I start actually trying to play good and actually playing good. Like, not to suck my own dick, guys, but there's been times where my team and I have been down 10 to 15 points. And when I decided to lock in, we made that fucking comeback and we took that damn win. Okay though, but why is this important? Why am I talking about playing Halo in this video? Well, you see how I was talking about how I had to lock in and take that shit serious so we could win the game? That's what I've realized I've had to do in my own life. I gotta lock in. I gotta start taking this shit more serious. And if you're watching this video, you probably gotta do the same thing too, bro. Now's the time to lock in. Not tomorrow, not the next day. We gotta do this shit right now. Because if there's things that you really want out of life, you gotta start putting in the work and the effort to get them now. You can't just wait for things to show up. You can't just wait for things to happen. You need to make things happen. You need to show up. You need to show up for yourself. It's like when you're reading a book, bro. You don't just open the book and read the last page so you can see the ending. You gotta start at page 1. You gotta start at page 1 and make your way all the way down to the ending. So there's a payoff, so the story makes sense, so the ending makes sense. It's just that the problem is, a lot of us aren't even picking up the book to begin with. We just be wanting people to read it to us and tell us what happens. We think that we'll just figure out the ending by hearing it from other people, by living through watching other people's lives. But the thing is, guys, we gotta read that shit ourselves. If we want things to happen in our life, we need to do that shit ourselves. There's no one that's gonna come save us. There's no person that's better at the game than you that you could give the controller to so they could play for you and give you the win. You gotta take that shit yourself because they're focused on their own game. They're focused on their own life. They can't be living their life for you. You gotta live your shit for yourself. So a big question that I really just keep asking myself a lot lately is, what do I want out of life and why don't I have it yet? And it's crazy because when I actually took a second to write down all the reasons, it's crazy to see how little of them were actually legitimate reasons and how many were just, I was either wasting my time doing stupid shit or I'm making excuses that were holding myself back. I was making excuses because I was scared of the hard work, or scared of what people are gonna think, or scared that things weren't gonna work out, or scared that I was gonna fuck things up because I would say I have a pretty extensive history of fucking certain things up. And like I said before, if you're watching this video, guys, you can't tell me that none of that shit ever happens to you. I know it does. Stop the cap. But the thing is, guys, we gotta stop letting these stupid excuses stop us, because at the end of the day, no matter how much you play the victim, no matter how much you blame shit on other people, blame shit on life, blame shit on stupid shit happening, you'll know at the end of the day it was you. Stop the cap, because you'll know that shit was you. So another thing that I like to do, and I feel like it kind of helps too, is whenever you start to hit yourself with those dangerous what if questions, like what if it doesn't work out? What if you fuck up? What if people don't like it? What if you don't like it? What if you fail? I like to flip it and ask myself the opposite, like what if it does work out? What if people do like it? What if I do like it? What if I don't fail? You see, a recent example of this actually is a few weeks ago, I dropped a video about journaling. Like I said in that video though, journaling has been something that's really been helping me out. I feel like for the last year and a half, 2 years, it's really been something that's helped me mentally, helped me figure out my life and stuff like that. And I wanted to make a video about it. And you know, after I made the video, you know, I was type proud of it. You know, I thought it was a good video. You know, I thought it was something worth watching. But it wasn't really until like 2 days before the video was about to drop. I had it scheduled to drop and everything. It was like 2 days before that shit was gonna drop. I started hitting myself with those what if questions. What if people think it's corny? What if people I know watch the video and start thinking I'm soft or some shit because I like journaling? What if it's not as good as every other journaling video out there? What if I post a video and it gets like 0 views? But then I started telling myself, what if the opposite? What if people, you know, like the video and they want to pick up journaling themselves? What if, you know, this video gets the most views you've gotten? What if this video, you know, resonates with mad people and mad people pick up journaling because of this? And then I also told myself, like, bro, you already spent mad time making the video. You already made the video and uploaded it. You would have wasted mad time if you don't just post the video. The video is already scheduled to post it. Just let that shit post, bro. And then the video posted and the video had 0 views for the whole first day. So at that point, I was stuck between like, maybe I should just delete this one. Maybe this one ain't it, bro. Maybe I should just post it another day. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it, bro. Let's just leave it. But then the next day, I woke up, I looked at the video, and that shit had like over 100 something views. And you know, I'm not a big channel, so when a video hits almost 200 views, that's a big deal for me. I even had a few people hit me up about it, you know, talking to me about journaling, saying like, oh my God, this should help, whatever. And that made me feel good, you know what I mean? So it's just like, you can hit yourself with all those stupid what if questions, but just always remind yourself, what if the opposite? So I know I'm going on a bit of a rant this video, guys, but if you guys could take one thing out of it, I just want you to know that you got to take action. It's time to lock in now. Start focusing on your life now, because if not now, then when? When is things gonna get good? When are things gonna get done? When are things gonna work out? They're not gonna work out unless you make them, bro. They're not gonna get done unless you do it. So just take action on your life. Stop letting it pass you by and just do what you gotta do to be happy, bro. Stop wasting your fucking time. Doubts are gonna come. Doubts are gonna come into your mind. Unless you're the most confident person in the world, you're gonna doubt yourself. It's just, don't let yourself doubting yourself stop yourself from doing it. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Now you know, but now you can say you tried. Now you can say, I tried to make it work out. And if it does work out, you'll be glad you tried. But anyways, guys, I think that's gonna wrap it up for this one. If you like these types of videos, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm dropping videos every week this year, unless something comes up. So my name is Max. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Wake up out the dust, time to get this money. So many pitfalls in my life, that shit ain't even funny. Them rainy nights had them days looking mad sunny. My clothes nice, remember when them shits was mad.